Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our next lesson, lesson number 5, chapter name, Houses We Live In. Where do we live? We live in house. We all need a house to live in. A house gives us shelter. It protects us from heat, cold, rain, storm, wild animals, and thieves. So where do we live? We live in a house. House gives us shelter, also protects us from heat, cold, rain, from wild animals and thieves. There are many types of houses. The type of house depends on weather conditions of the place, needs of the people, and the materials used to build the house. So there are many types of house. How it depends on the climate condition, according to the needs of the people, and according to the materials we use for building the house. So mainly there are two types of houses based on materials. Based on materials, there are two types of houses. One is Kacha house, second one is Pakka house. So based on materials we use, there are two types of houses. One is Kacha house and another one is Pakka house. Okay. So we see what is called Kacha house and what is called Pakka house. Kacha house. Kacha houses are temporary houses. They are temporary houses. They are made up of mud, bamboo, wood and straw. They have thatched roofs. Thatched roof means from the plant material we make the roof. That is called thatched roofs. They are not very strong. They are mostly found in villages. Hut is an example of Kacha house. Hut is an example of Kacha house. See, this is the example for Kacha house. See the roof. It is not very strong. For temporary, they make this type of houses. It is made up of mud, bamboo sticks and made of thatched roof. Thatched roof means plants, materials are used to make the roof. So this is called a Kacha house. In some places in India, people decorate their houses by painting the mud walls. So first type of house is Kacha house. It is a temporary house and it is made up of mud, bamboo, wood. And they have thatched roofs. They are not very strong and mostly it is found in villages. The another type is Pakka house. Pakka houses are permanent house. They are made up of bricks, stone, cement, steel, iron, tiles and glass. They are very strong. They are mostly found in towns and cities. So just opposite of Kacha house. Pakka houses are very strong. They are permanent houses. They are made up of bricks, stone, cement, steel, iron, tiles and glasses. It is mostly found in towns and cities. Okay. Like for example, bungalow, apartments, skyscraper, multi-storage building. So these are examples of Pakka house. It is made up of cement, bricks, steel, glass and everything. Okay. Some houses are built according to the needs and the place where people live. Some different type of such houses according to the people's needs and the place where they live. There are some other types of houses. First one is caravan. These are the moving house that have wheels. See, looks like a bus type, no? They have the wheels. It can be moved from one place to another places. Gypsies live in caravans. These are temporary houses. So caravan is a moving house from one place to another place and maximum gypsies are using this type of house. It is a temporary house. Next one is tent. These are made up of canvas cloth and can be folded and carried from one place to another. In the deserts where it gets very hot, people live in tents. It allows breeze to blow through, keeping them cool. Soldiers and campers use tents. These are temporary huts. So it is made up. It is made of canvas clothes, and it can be folded and it can be carried from one place to another place. Like soldiers, when they go for the camp or anything, they use this type of tent to live. And also in the desert place, people use this type of tent which keeps them cool. Next type of house is stilt house. These houses are built on poles or bamboo sticks. These are found in places where it rains very heavily. The extra height protects the house from flood water. When it rains very heavily, to protect them from the flood, stilt house is made. See the stilt house, how it is made? Very strong roof. Igloo. Next type of house is igloo. Igloos are made up of snow. They are built in the shape of a dome. They have a long and narrow opening that allows people to enter but keeps the cold out. Eskimos live in polar regions such as Arctic, live in igloos. So narrow opening means very small opening. They have a long and narrow opening. That means very small opening where people can enter and it keeps cold out. See the narrow opening. It's a long narrow opening. Eskimos in the polar region, they build this type of house and live. Now type of house we have seen. According to the material used, there are two types of houses. One is kacha house, pakka house. Kacha house is temporary house. It is mostly made up of mud and plants materials and it is found in villages. It is not strong. And next type of house is pakka house. It is made up of bricks, stone, glass, cement, tiles and it is very strong. It is mostly found in villages. Then according to the purpose and the place where people live, some another type houses also we have seen. One is caravan. It is a moving house. Next is a tent. We can fold and we can use. Next one is houseboat. Houseboat is float on water. It is mostly found in Kashmir. Next one is stilt house. Then igloo house. Then we see types of roofs. Depending on the weather conditions, there are mainly two types of roofs found on houses. Depending on the weather conditions. Weather means climate conditions. There are mainly two types of roofs. One is flat roof. Another one is sloping roof. Flat means it's a flat, plain. Houses in hot places and plains have flat roofs. See this type of roofs. Flat roofs. The plain area and the hot places, they make the flat roofs. Second one is sloping roof. See, this is a sloping, sliding like sloping. Houses in areas with heavy rainfall and snow have sloping roofs. They can slide off rainwater and snow easily. Slide off means they can fall easily. These roofs are usually made of tiles and wood. So this is the sloping roof. So when it rains very heavily, rainwater can fall down easily. When it's snow can fall down easily. It will not stick on the roof. So this type of roof is called sloping roof. So there are two types of roofs. One is flat roof, another one is sloping roof. Next one, good house. Our house should be good. A good house should have doors and windows to allow air and sunlight to come in. So in the house we should have doors and windows to allow air and the sunlight to come inside and go outside. There should be proper drainage system. Drainage system means there should be proper drainage system to send the wastewater, dirty water out. That is called drainage system. The house and surroundings should be kept clean. We should sweep and mop our house to keep it clean so that we can be clean without any diseases. If we don't keep our house clean, we will be affected by the bacteria and viruses and we will be affected and we found sick. So we should keep our house as a good house and clean house. Okay? Yeah. People who help in making a house. It's not a single man make a house. There are many people to build a house. First one is architect. An architect draws design for the house. The work of architect is drawing the design of the house. Second one, the mason lays bricks and cement to build the walls. A carpenter makes doors and windows. A plumber fixes pipes and taps for water. That is the work of the plumber. He fixes pipes and taps for water. An electrician fixes lights, bulbs and fans. All the electrical work will be taken care by the electrician. A painter paints the house, walls, doors, etc. The painting work will be done by the painter. So these many people make a single house. Architect, mason, carpenter, plumber, electrician and painter. So to finish a good house, we need the help of these many people. Okay? Yes. So with that the chapter is over. Now we see some of the keywords and then we can recall our chapter. Temporary. Temporary means not forever, not permanent. Permanent means forever. Temporary for the time being, permanent means for the lifelong. Okay? Thatched roof. Roof built with a dry vegetation like straw, water, reed. Thatched roof means the roof made up of the material of plants. Okay? Yes. Just now we recall what we learned in the lesson. A house protects us from heat, cold, rain, storm, wild animals and thieves. So house is a place where we live. It is our shelter. Also, house protects from heat, cold, rain, storm, wild animals and thieves. There are different kinds of houses. What are the different kinds of houses? Kacha house and Pakka house. A Kacha house is made up of mud, straw, bamboo and leaves. A Pakka house is made of bricks, cement, wood, iron, steel, tiles and glass. Hot places have houses with flat roofs, while areas with heavy rainfall and snow have houses with sloping roofs. We should keep our house and surroundings clean. Okay, students? Yes. So keep your house and your surroundings very clean to keep yourselves clean. Okay? Thank you. And the exercises are done in the PDF file. Download the PDF file and write it in your classwork copy and learn the answers. Thank you.